The closest player have his number. You watch.
As if, dream on.
No. You cannot bring that through here. Go round the back and I will open the door.
5 versus I can.
Oh. Why are you supposed to have a sense of these things? He's as straight as they come.
So put a wager on it. I'm a big fan of this, Mrs. Temby. The signs and the bars make me feel somehow dangerous.
Yeah, well, it is to prevent any through traffic.
There's no through traffic back here.
But if there was, Mrs. Temby's got it covered. You keep doing what you're doing. I'm glad someone's looking out for me.
Yeah, are you all set?
Absolutely.
Plenty of cloths in case of mishaps?
Yep.
Mug of coffee on the hour?
Yes, please.
Now, just remember, you have to evacuate the area in the case of an emergency.
In case of emergency, you won't see him for dust?
Put this on. Now, do you need safety goggles?
Tinted lenses?
Oh, no. Clear, yeah.
Don't encourage him, Mrs. Tembe.
Then yes, Mrs. Temby, because if I look as hot in these as I do in them.
You look nice.
Morning.
Ça va?
I see. Delphine's here, is she?
Kettle still on?
The kettle's bust.
Oh, another one.
Oh, there we go. Devon is cheap tap.
Tell you what, I bet we've got a poltergeist. Kettle, washing machine, light bulbs.
Morning, Rachel.
Oh, hello there. How are you on this beautiful morning?
Go easy on her, yeah?
It doesn't hurt to smile once in a while, does it?
She's shy.
Oh, she's a studied effort in human misery.
Well, we can't all be so enthusiastic in the morning, can we?
Well, you see, I've got the antidote to that.
Yeah, rub it in, why don't you?
Delphine! It just so happens she's looking for a room the exact size and location of Rachel's. So, is that all? You're good with people. Have a word with her. Get rid of her.
Why me? Get Devesh to do it.
No, you just make it weird. And another thing.
I'm late. I gotta go. No.
You know Delphine's a fashion student, right? Well, she's always getting invited to these after-show parties, and honestly, mate, you have never seen so many beautiful women in your life. Right. Look at that. Look at it.
Alex, my coffee.
I'll make Rachel's room available. And they'll be around here all the time. They're always popping round each other's. Oh, come on, mate. That. They're all droopy drawers back there.
Alex.
I'll think about it, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, you do that. But don't take too long. She'll soon find somewhere else to live.
Alex.
Then on, Delphine.
What's this doing?
Oh, sorry, that's Sean's. Don't know what it's doing there.
All right, no, I was just going to say, what do you think about that for the bathroom?
Institutional beige? I think not. Good morning, Sid.
Hi.
You all right? You look somewhat harassed.
Well, I am in a spot of bother, actually. Something occurred this morning, and I'm not really sure who to turn to about it. Look, I'm wondering whether or not to get involved in the world of models and catwalk shows, parties, and all that kind of stuff. You see, my friend's girlfriend's a fashion journalist, and all her friends are models, and... Well, seriously, it's causing a bit of a problem at home.
Oh, yeah, how awful for you, hanging out with models.
Fashion or glamour? Fashion, I think. Well, anyway, he wants to get Rachel out so that he can move his girlfriend Delphine in, and... Well, I do kind of see his point, but it's... What are you talking about? Get amongst it. Well, Devesh is the living landlord. I mean, it's his job, really. I'm just stuck in the middle.
Hello? Howard wants a partners meeting in his office, 10:30.
Get involved.
You are never, ever going to his flat.
What?
Now, I'm really close to persuading Sid, and once I've shown him this, we'll have Devish on side, no problem. Yeah, honestly, darling, it's in the bag. I'm gonna go.
No, Delphine. I'm not surprised, mate. She is far too good for you.
She got fed up waiting for a coffee.
You lot are costing me a fortune. I don't have this problem with my other tenants.
Well, your other tenants aren't this well connected. Look at that. Know her, met her, and I've been to that one's flat.
Yeah, keep taking the tablets.
And when Delphine moves in, they'll all be round here.
Yeah, sure. What? She really knows these people?
Whose name is that on the byline?
Delphine Laporte.
Oui, oui.
Excellent PR, Zara. Very impressed.
Thank you.
It was a great idea.
Ethics and Responsibility Charter isn't the snappiest of titles, but I think it's important.
Very.
I've had a lot of positive comments about it already.
I'm glad to hear it. I know that Emma and Heston are very enthusiastic. Jimmy, any comments? Patient feedback?
No, can't say I have.
OK, moving on to accounts.
Actually,
Yes, Jimmy?
on the subject of ethics and responsibility, I have an AOB I'd like to add to the end of the meeting.
Oh, good to see your partner take the lead in setting the agenda.
You want to tell us anything more about your AOB?
Nope.
Couldn't it wait? I've got the afternoon off.
Full-scale emergency.
What?
Plumbing disaster. You got water all over your stuff.
This is my cousin's.
Yeah, of course it is.
There, let's see how long that lasts.
Well, you know who around?
What, I suppose Rachel blocked the drain, did she?
I'm just saying a lot of weird things have been happening since she moved in.
I thought I saw her coming out my room the other day. Not my bedroom, the storeroom.
You kidding?
Like she's going to be interested in your dodgy electricals.
Anything go missing?
I couldn't be sure.
You see? All the more reason to get her out.
Personally, I haven't got a problem with Rachel staying here. She's quiet, she never causes any trouble, and she doesn't mess with my stuff.
Not that you know of.
Things just go missing, right? It's no big deal.
What have you lost?
Well, my iPod, as it happens. But I don't go around blaming Rachel, or you, or Divesh, right? I'll probably just left it somewhere.
Maybe. Maybe not. All I'm saying is that if Delphine moves in, she'll open up a whole world of opportunities most men can only dream of. Come on.
Yeah, and that's exactly what this is. A fantasy in your sick head. I don't believe there are any models or parties. But prove me wrong, and I'll evict you all. Just me, Delphine, and a house full of centrefolds.
So, Jimmy, your any other business?
It's hypocrisy, isn't it?
What is?
Crowing on about ethics and responsibility, and then we let bullying go on under our noses.
This is your AOB, is it?
Yes, it is.
Come on, Jimmy. It was Sid's decision not to pursue this any further. An apology's made, a line's been drawn in the sand. It's time to move on.
I disagree. I think bullying is a big issue nowadays.
That's true, but
So we should deal with it, not sweep it under the carpet.
no one's suggesting we are.
Well, I am. I mean, does this person have a track record for harassment?
Look, there is a world of difference between bullying in the workplace and a clash of personalities. Shout bully at anyone with a forthright opinion, you demean the word.
We need to be confident they're not going to do it again. It's a fair concern.
Mentors have a duty to be robust. Sid needed a harsh critique. If Zara overstepped the line, then she's apologised. Now, move on. Otherwise it starts to smell as if Zara's been bullied herself.
Now who's demeaning the word? Look, it's clear there's a conflict of interest here. I mean, Daniel should just leave the room.
What? No way.
I think we should stop the meeting here.
Oh, shame it was getting so constructive.
So is that it?
No, I promise to consider the matter further.
I'll hold you to that.
The only person with a conflict of interest is him and his petty vendettas.
My one request is you don't continue this argument outside. Thank you.
It's a madhouse in there. 3 blokes and 1 DIY, John. It's nice out here, though, isn't it? We should make more use of it, you know? Put a goal up either end. Are you into football? I mean, got a team? Are you happy here, Rachel? What's the matter? Is it your tooth? May I... Ooh. That must be painful. Have you seen a dentist? No. Oh, the local guy who I see, he's really good. Do you want his number? I could call him for you and make an appointment if you like.
No dentist.
Okay. You want any painkillers?
Not working.
Well, I'm sure we could sort you some pain management at the mill. Or antibiotics, like whatever you need. Would you like me to make an appointment with the doctor? Come on, Rachel. It's got to be better than this. Yeah?
So I'll see you tomorrow evening. Looking forward to it.
Me too.
Okay.
Dr. Donahue, you have patients waiting.
Yes.
How are you feeling now?
Not good.
I've booked you an appointment with Dr. Carter. Okay, he's brilliant. You can trust him.
Hello, Rachel. I'm Dr. Carter. Would you like to come through?
I'll be here if you need me.
What are you playing at?
Just taking a breather.
Is there a patient in there?
Calm down. I only look when they've gone. I'm joking.
It's not funny.
Oh.
I saw you exchanging numbers.
Exactly. So pay up.
He has a wife and a child.
Sarah's into it too, apparently. He wants me to do something unconventional in the bathroom. No neutral tones or pastas.
Oh, right.
Nice little learner.
That's okay then.
So don't be jumping to conclusions.
How can you blame me? Look, get back to work. And, no further, all right? Or I'll put up a sign saying lecture at work.
Right.
A 20-minute appointment? You're gonna have some irritable patients.
It took me ages to coax relatively few words out of her.
Pain from the abscess.
Well, I prescribed antibiotics for that, but there's an underlying problem.
Which is?
Anxiety attacks.
Anxiety?
Yeah, so the thought of sitting in a dentist's chair seemed even worse than the pain.
You know, I kind of knew things weren't great with Rachel. But I thought she was just a bit shy, and she was suffering with her tooth.
Abscess, chronic infection, not eating, not being able to sleep. Her anxiety levels are through the roof.
Yeah. I should have spotted something sooner.
Some people are difficult to read at the best of times.
So what now?
Well, I persuaded her to see a dentist, that's the main thing. And I've arranged structured counselling, that's going to take time, but at least she's living in a safe and friendly environment.
Yep. Safe and friendly. No worries there.
Was you just in my room? Well, was you?
No.
I'm stuck between two viewpoints, and neither side willing to budge.
And the point in question is?
Bullying in the workplace.
Ah.
Thank you. I thought the whole situation would sort itself out on its own accord, but it just seems to be getting worse.
Well, why don't you get some new faces in, get a fresh angle on things?
I can't. Things have been said in confidence.
Well, you don't have to be specific. You don't have to name names. Make it, a general debate. Bullying's a hot topic in the workplace. Employers are terrified of being sued.
Tell me about it.
So spin a white lie. Why don't you say that it's, government policy to talk about bullying in the workplace at least 3 times a week?
I don't want to spin.
All right, then. So what is the protocol?
I haven't looked. I will now.
Why don't you disguise it as management speak? We all know how good you are at that.
Thanks a bunch.
Did you actually see her coming out of your room?
No. But she was loitering.
You're getting paranoid, you know that?
She's weird. She doesn't fit in here. She's either holed up in a room or she's out there in the garden, staring into space, groaning to herself.
You know what? There's no actual evidence from you or Devesh that she's been stealing or vandalising things. She's just a bit different to the rest of us, and you're picking on her for it.
See what she's doing? She's making the whole house poisonous. She's making everyone as mistrustful and as miserable as she is.
All I'm saying, just cut her some slack.
Oh, come on, she's conning you. At this rate, it's going to end up being you and her in this house.
No, Delphine.
No, and there's not likely to be either. Me and her are going to be looking for somewhere else to live.
Come on, Alex.
Knew he was talking a load of old cobblers.
Alex.
Yep.
Sorry about earlier.
About what?
Well, the staring at you and the drooling. Not me, Sean.
It's not a problem. Not a problem.
Well, I've had a word.
It's a teenage crush, that's all.
Wouldn't put it strongly as that.
Sorry, it's no big deal.
sure it isn't.
Never bothered me, actually.
Oh, I'm sure it hasn't. I'm glad that's settled.
Yeah. They're gay, straight, married, single, whatever. Yeah.
I don't know what you're getting so worked up about.
I'm not. I'm just going to stay with Delphine for a few days. Oh, come on, pick up. Look, Sid, we're mates. I've known you a long time. I know you want to see the best in people. You can never spot a wrong 'un.
Yeah, but she's not. Honestly, she's just... Look, she's got...
Got what?
You just have different temperaments, that's all.
You're dead right we have. What the?
It's my iPod.
Oh, so you took it, did you?
Well, obviously it's a stitch-up.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Blame Rachel. I suppose she took my electricals too.
I told you she'd been in my room.
Well, we've only got your word for that.
And that should be enough. This is getting ridiculous. Is she in? Rachel!
Oh, Alex, you can't just go around accusing people.
Well, who is it then? You? Devesh?
Unless you took it to cast suspicion on her. It's no secret you want her out and Delphine in.
I've had enough with this. Is she out?
It's not that simple.
Yes or no?
I'm sorry, Alex.
Oh, to hell with you. Come back for the rest of my stuff tomorrow. If you would rather live with a liar and a thief than a mate, then that is your problem.
Drama queen. Alex!
Where is he gone now? What?
Is the pain easing up?
It's getting better.
Good. You see, if you get the right painkillers, it doesn't take so long for them to kick in. And then the world's a better place, right?
I know you all want me to leave.
What?
I've heard you talking.
I promise you, okay? No one is going to ask you to leave, okay? Getting well is the most important thing for you now. Okay, and after that, well, it's up to you whether you want to stay or not. It was you who stole those things and put them in Alex's room there, wasn't it? My iPod, Devesh's stuff. Please, wait, I'm not having a go. I think I know why you did it, but it does put me in a really tricky situation. I want to help you, okay? I want to see you get better, but I need you to help me.
With what?
Alex.
I don't like him.
Yeah, I know, but just give him a chance, will you? And it's not very fair that he should have to move out under a cloud, or me and him fall out because of you, is it?
What can I do about it?
Just explain to him why you did it.
No.
Look, I've said nothing to him, okay? But if you were to just explain some of your reasons, I'll be there too, okay? You won't be alone.
He'll be angry.
Yeah, because you made him look like a thief. And because I think he's a bit scared of you.
Scared of me?
Well, intimidated. Despite his faults, which are numerous and legendary, he has got a big heart. And if he knew more about you, well, I'm pretty sure he'd understand.
How could he?
Because he's had experience of what you're going through.
I told you she was a lying, thieving, manipulative little cow, but would you believe me? No.
Yeah, okay, Alex, you made your point, but...
No. You had to side with little Miss Weirdo just because she cuts a tragic figure.
Look, Alex,
Well, you can tell her from me. There is absolutely no way on earth I'm going to sit down and listen to her justify her criminal behaviour. Do you realise what she's done? I can get the police on her for that.
Who gave you permission to do this? How are we just going to freak out?
He told me to brighten the place up, so I have. With a fresco.
Actually, to qualify as a true fresco, it would be painted on wet plaster.
Oh, shut up.
I had a vision of home and felt compelled to paint it.
like it. It's got a kind of romantic primitivism with a slight geographical twist.
What are you talking about? Look, you're going to have to sort it out.
You'll be sorry when I'm the next Banksy.
And don't start gulping at Daniel again, all right?
On off now anyway.
Good thinking.
So the cute doctor I'm after.
Me?
Sid.
You gonna paint over this?
Nah. Just needs to calm down.
Anxiety attacks.
Yes.
I'm sorry to hear that.
See, I knew you'd understand if you knew, but I couldn't say anything.
No, of course not.
Well, you'll get anxious. Doesn't mean you can walk into other people's rooms and steal their stuff.
Shut up, Dav.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Just shut up.
He's right. And I'm sorry to everyone. But I knew you all wanted me out. Especially you, Alex. But I just couldn't face moving. I wanted you to stop getting at me.
So you set me up.
It was wrong. But I'm getting proper treatment now.
Like Ellie did.
Similar.
Ellie?
My sister, she suffered from anxiety. Quite badly. She missed a lot of school.
That must have been horrible.
Yeah, and if someone had been with her the way that I've been with you, I've been an idiot.
So we're all cool now, yeah? You're not going to move out?
No. Well, no option anyway. Tried texting her, rang her at home, rang her at work, rang her mobile, nothing. And this.
Ooh. Don't buy WhatsApp. Sorry, mate.
It's not funny. I liked her.
I'll do good for the likes of you.
Don't kick him when he's down.
You're too clingy. She shrugged you off. I saw that coming.
You're just jealous.
Oh yeah, sick with envy. Someone as gorgeous as Delphine with the likes of you. No offence, but that's wrong on all levels. That's what's been messing up this house. Not Rachel. Oh, where you going? Do not crawl back to her. Where's your pride?
Not crawling back, moving out.
Again! That's the third time today!
You sure you want him to stay in this madhouse? Your choice. Good.
Alex's sister, Ellie. Is she okay?
Oh, yeah. She retook her A-levels and yeah, she's a lawyer now, so yeah, she's doing fine.
Right, thank you, everybody. Just a reminder that there's an important general staff meeting tomorrow.
Oh, yes, the proposal for the new software, very exciting.
There's been a change of plan.
But in your initial email, you mentioned the software.
There's been a change of plan?
Yeah, but I've been preparing for the software.
It's a priority, I'm afraid.
Yeah, but...
My hands are tied. Where's Sid?
Oh, half day. Shall I give him a ring?
No. Right, this item on the agenda, well, at first glance, it doesn't seem to be anything to do with anybody here.
So why discuss it?
It's just purely precautionary.
Spit it out, Howard. What's it about?
It's about how we communicate and interact with each other in a working environment.
You're using the software.
Forget the software.
She's only asking.
It's about communicating face-to-face, one-to-one, in a non-confrontational, professional, yet friendly way. It's just another government directive.
What?
Nothing to do with anybody specific.
Oh, get lost, all of you.
Well done, Howard. Nice one.
Right, until tomorrow. Any more questions?
I'm going to endeavour to find out why you feel free to deliberately bet and bully me.
Bully you?
Now you tell me how you found your time at the mill. General overview, broad brushstrokes.
It was bullying, Zara. Victimizing, Zara.
Just give it a rest, Jimmy.
Coming up, it's a question of making the right connection.